Welcome back. Math level D, lesson 21. We're starting in our workbook, part 1 in our workbook. On a lined piece of paper, go ahead and copy each one of these problems down. Complete the equation to show the whole number. You're dividing. You may pause until you're finished. When you are done, you may unpause and find part 2. All right, part 2, these are those word problems that we're going to draw a picture of. All right. See, start with A. I don't know if this green is going to work. You see it? Not really. Let me switch to a different color. All right, we'll start with A. All right, let's go ahead and read A. A says, a deck is 30 feet long and 9 feet wide. Go ahead and close this. 30 feet, 9 feet. Okay, so you know your label is going to be square feet. What is the area of the deck? The area tells me the entire inside, how many squares there would be inside of this deck. So I'm going to rewrite my problem like this. 30 times 9. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 3 is 27. 270 square feet. Good, pretty easy. Let's go ahead and set up B and C, and then you guys are on your own to solve those. A sidewalk is 56 feet long. 56 feet. And 3 feet wide. 3 feet. What is the area of the sidewalk? You're going to go ahead and rewrite your problem just like this, and make sure you have square feet at the end. Okay, problem C. A wall is 8 feet high and 12 feet wide. So a wall is 8 feet high and 12 feet wide. Go ahead and rewrite that as a multiplication problem, and don't forget to write square feet. When you are finished, we will jump over, I believe, to the workbook. Part 2. Oh, nope, we're not in the workbook yet. We are on part 3, though. This table shows the number of trees that were planted in 2 parks. The parks are Hill Park and River Park. The trees are redwoods and hemlocks. Use lined paper. Write answers to the question. You may pause. When you are finished, we're moving on to part 4. Looks like this. I'll read what it says in the box. Follow along. Here's a multiplication problem with the middle number missing. 4 times what number equals 36? You can write it as a division problem. The 4 goes in front of the division problem. The box on the top of the division sign. The 36 goes under the division sign. The missing number in the multiplication problem is 9. That's the number. That's the answer to the division problem. Remember, the first value goes in the front of the division sign. The next value goes on top. The number after the equal sign goes under the division sign. Okay, we are now jumping over to our workbook. Okay, so we have some problems here with the missing middle number. We have to rewrite them as division problems. Pretty easy peasy. The last number goes under the line. The first number goes in front of the line. Let's go ahead and write these. Problem A. Oh, let me just erase first. Problem A. 5 times blank equals 40. I have my division sign. I'm going to go ahead and put my big number down, and my 5 goes here. Then you have to solve, okay? 40 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 40? 8 times, okay? So that is your number. So it shows you that there's a gray spot and a white spot. The reason it shows you that is because it's trying to help you line up your numbers. So 5 does not go into 4, so you would not put your number above 4, but it goes into 40, so you would put your number above that second number. Okay? B, 3 times blank equals 21. Then on your division sign. Does 3 go into 2 evenly? Yes or no? No. So 3 is going to go into 21. 3 goes into 21 7 times. Am I going to put the 7 here or here? I'm going to put it over here because 3 goes into 21, not just 2. Problem C. $18 is my bottom number, divided by 9. Does 9 go into 1 evenly? No. Does 1 go into 18 evenly? Yes. How many times? 2 times. Do I put the 2 here or here? Here, because 9 does not go into 1, it goes into 18. And D. I'll just help you guys with all of these since they are kind of new. 16 goes down here, and the 2 goes here. 16 divided by 2. 2 does not go into 1 evenly, but 2 goes into 16. 2 goes into 16 how many times? 8. Go ahead and write those. Part 2. Complete the sign for each item. Remember to draw the sign so it is bigger next to the bigger number. Make an equal sign if the values are the same. So it's telling you to do it on your own. So you have a greater than, less than, and equal to sign. You're going to be using one of these signs for all of the problems in part 2. Okay? Remember, if you have a number like 207, 27. Your little alligator mouth always eats the bigger number, okay? So 207, the open sign will be facing 207, okay? 207 is more than 27. Go ahead and complete those. When you are finished, we will start part 3 in your workbook page. You're going to write thousands numerals. Remember, the comma after the last digit comes after the last digit of the thousands. The comma for thousands and for 100,000s are marked. Remember, the column between thousands and hundreds is for any value that has 2,000 digits. 72,000 starts in that column. So does 10,000. Read description A. Write the numeral. Remember your comma. Go ahead and write the numerals for the rest of the descriptions. We will check these when they are submitted. All right. Pretty easy lesson for you guys. And then part 4. There are 2 tables with the same numbers. Touch table A. They have the same numbers as table B. Okay? You can work downwards or across. You're going to come up with the same numbers either way. Go ahead and figure out all the numbers for the table. When you are finished, please go back into your textbook and work parts 5 through 8 independently. When you are finished, please submit to your teacher.